Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing people's secret confessions towards you, or what they want to say to you, what they want to confess to you. I'm also going to be doing an extended. That one's going to be their arousing thoughts about you. It could be the specific person that's coming through with this reading, or it could even be someone else. So, yeah, if you're interested, I will leave a link to the extended. You can watch it. It's mainly going to be more of a like physical intimacy, that sort of a topic. I don't like doing those sort of topics on the main channel, so I'm doing it for the members. You can join in and watch. Coming back to this reading, take the message as it resonates. It's a general reading, it's not a private reading, but there could be a message here for you if you felt called to click on this video. So let's start. Also, if you want, because this is general, and I also got more of a romantic feeling with all the piles today, so I feel it's kind of like a love reading. Okay, so take it like that. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down below in the description. It's better to get a one-on-one reading in terms of love matters if you're struggling or there's some issue. Otherwise, it's fine to watch a reading like this on YouTube. Here we have enemy. I pulled oracle, I pulled tarot here, and some advice cards towards the end of the reading. So let's start. We have enemy here. This card, even though it says enemy, I always get the feeling of someone spying. It gives me the energy of spying. We have love here. So love situation, like I said. We have doctor, bit of Virgo energy. Some of you could have 6th house placements or Virgo placements. The energy I'm getting overall. And funny thing, enemy is also connected with 6th house. So definitely Virgo energy. The feeling I'm getting so far is perhaps this is a situation where you might have walked your separate ways. There was love involved here. Definitely a love romantic situationship. I don't know why I said situationship. I wanted to say situation or relationship. Interesting. That came out. Love is here. Feelings are here. There's something here. Some sort of history perhaps. And there is a person who wants to make things right. Because doctor, I always connect with the energy of problem solving. Diagnosing a disease and working on it. Improving the situation. So I feel like this could be a person. Perhaps you might look at it as an enemy. Someone you could have walked away from. Maybe there's a desire on this person's part to reach back out and to fix things. This also gives me the energy of a bit of sneakiness. Perhaps the person has been spying on you, keeping tabs on you. They're still interested in you. They've not been able to move on. But I do get this energy of maybe perhaps one person walked away. I get a bit of this energy of history. So the secret confession here is I've not forgotten you. I still look up your social media, look at you. I still have feelings for you. Perhaps this person could have walked away. Maybe they wanted to keep their options open, or they were not ready to commit. Maybe they took you for granted. But whatever their idea was, the reason for walking away, it's not been fulfilled and they do have regrets. I saw 333 on the timer. So it's a bit of regret, guilty energy. Like I made a mistake. I should not have left pile number one, or I should have treated them better if you walked away. So there's this energy of trying to fix things, make things better, or even maybe have a talk to you, like a talk where they can figure out what upset you, what hurt you. Maybe they just want to talk, something like that. Let's keep going. Here we have whips. This is 11, and then we have rider 1. So see, 111 came out for you. That is very interesting. This is Knight of Wands, and this is 9 of Cups. So whips indicates someone left a really funny comment the last time this card came out. That was really funny. Some of you guys leave hilarious comments. I love your comments. So coming back to the card, it talks about repetition and even punishment. So this could have been a relationship or a connection where there was repetition. Perhaps I paused the video on 444. There's some background noise, so I paused it. There's a lot of angel numbers coming through with this pile. 333, 444, 111. Maybe you've been watching, seeing a lot of angel numbers, and this is kind of like the Cupid, the angel, that sort of energy. So the message I was giving here with the whips, it speaks about repetition. So a person where you could have repeated certain cycles, maybe you walked away, they would promise to get better, and you accept them back. Or perhaps even a pattern you might have noticed in the people that you date, or the people that you fall for, people you're interested in. There is some sort of pattern recognition happened. Either the patterns with you that you repeat, or pattern repeating within this connection. So that's one thing I'm getting. Punishment also. Perhaps you figured out it's not a healthy environment, not a healthy relationship, so you would have walked away. Or there was just this feeling of being uncomfortable, unhappy in this connection. Something about this person could have triggered you. I'm not saying it has to be some repetition or some pattern, but something that you didn't enjoy. Maybe person was very critical towards you, because we did get a little bit of Virgo energy, right? It's about criticism. Maybe they didn't appreciate you, felt loved by the person. So this is, I think somewhere I'm also picking up on the energy of certain things you want to confess to this person. That's interesting. I got this feeling with this card. The Rider again speaks about person wanting to take action towards you. There's a desire. See, both the cards are turning this way. Interesting. And this person also looking this way. Perhaps this is you being represented by this person. You can be a guy or a girl. It can be anything. Just take the message as it resonates. But I'm seeing this interest. And interesting thing with the Rider, we see the horse, person walking away or riding away with the horse in this direction. Now they're looking back. So there was a feeling person could have felt, once I walk away, this person will chase after me. Maybe this is something you didn't do. Person could be an attention seeker for sure, but there's a U-turn here. Walking away, then coming back. Perhaps you walked away and they also walked away. They're coming back. Or reminiscing, nostalgia, missing you, looking back at the memories. They're thinking about, what is this person doing? Maybe lately they've been spying on your social media. There's an interest here. There's a desire to reach out. So there's a lot of messages that I'm picking up with every single card here. Interesting. Change of perspective, looking back energy for sure. Interesting. You did get this card also. How similar are these, by the way? I'll come to this later. Let's finish the oracle first. I feel like this reading is going to be a long one. I thought I would just finish it in 10-15 minutes. We have here Moon in Libra, companionship. So again, this card speaks about love, relationship, all of that. That's the theme. But you can see there's a lot of people here. So there could have been third parties, four parties, or some outside external influences on this connection that could have tore you apart in some way. We have Sun in Libra, harmony. This card speaks about. Interesting, with all these naked bodies on all the cards. Do you notice that? Jupiter in Pisces, seduction. So this could have been a physical connection. Maybe it turned into something else. Where do I keep these cards? Let's keep it like this. So there could have been something physical element to this connection. That's first thing. Second thing, other people's influences are also there. Now this card speaks about debilitated sun, which is letting go of the ego. Perhaps the person was in their ego, they could have walked away. Or maybe you walked away and they were in their ego, they didn't apologize, make things right, and they were thinking you'll run back to this person. But their ego has somewhere been shattered. They've been humbled by you. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Let me just fix the... Okay. Curtain a little. Coming back to harmony. Sun in Libra. There's also a desire to bring back harmony into the connection. And this is debilitated sun, which is letting go of the ego. Becoming more humble. You've grounded them. They could have also realized, this person was really good to me. And I was being too egoistic. I'm also getting that. Here we have cards from this deck. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. There could have been like a physical connection, also strong chemistry between the two of you. There's a desire to come close to you, I feel. And heart-to-heart conversation, this is something the person wants for sure. They want a bit of a dialogue with you. Perhaps you want it as well. I was getting this feeling even before. See, again, the angels repeating. Let's look at this card. We have number 2, boundaries. With this tiger, some of you could have Vishakha or Chitra placements. Strong Mars perhaps in your chart. Maybe Mars Moon conjunction. The energy of this card is a person putting up boundaries. Again, I get this feeling it was probably you who did that. You could have given this person several chances. They blew it. And finally you decided to walk away. That's a feeling I'm getting very strongly. Person who has their wall up. Person who has their shield up. Let's keep it here. And you had to walk away. That's a feeling I'm getting. And they also see you that way. Like, this person is not into me. They walked away. They will not be interested in me. So even if there's a desire to reach back out, there's this hesitation because of your stance, your coldness, or something along those lines I'm getting. Let's look at the tarot. 11:11 on the timer I just saw. We have Knight of Swords here that I spoke about. There's a lot of night energy. There's a lot of energy of movement. This is also impulsive energy. We have the Fool. Fool speaks about new beginnings, desire to take action, desire to take a risk also. Aries energy. We have 10 of Wands, something that ended. See? This is a connection. I got the feeling, yes, there's some past or something. So the secret confessions are coming through from a past person. I think they want to say some nice things to you. They also want to say this connection was not just physical for me. There was something more. Perhaps I didn't recognize it, but now I'm realizing that. And I want to restart. I want to rebuild. Perhaps give me one last chance. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting with this. We have 4 of Cups. This card speaks about the person not being able to replace you or find a replacement. They feel bored by everyone else that they're dating. There was something special about the connection they shared with you, and they've not been able to replicate that or replace that with someone else. There's this feeling of, I'm not fulfilled, I'm not emotionally fulfilled. Though these are the choices I made, I didn't recognize the depth of our connection. There's something special here. Person didn't realize that. They moved away. They walked away. They didn't appreciate you. They took you for granted. And they were caught up with these beautiful, good-looking sort of ornaments when the real bird is in the back. It's more humble. See, it's real though, but these are fake. Shiny objects, all style, no substance. So this is what they went for. They could have also taken your relationship as more of like a physical thing or a fling or something. Even if you've not been physical, just take it as more of a attraction they were focusing on instead of something real and genuine feelings. We have these 2 cards came out together, Judgment and Temperance. So this speaks about person having a wake-up call, some sort of realization. That's the energy of Judgment. Temperance, again, this is one of the cards we do connect with angel energy. So maybe they've been guided by their angels, or this person is someone who has grown up a little bit. They also are needing a bit of healing. This person, they need a bit of healing, and you were their safe place. You were there, a person who would listen to them, brought a lot of harmony back into their life, and they didn't realize that before. Now they're realizing it. There's a desire to take action towards you, rush towards you, but the Knight of Swords is a bit of fast moving, quick energy. So sometimes it's not the most reliable. It's ungrounded energy. So if the person does come back around, you're interested in them, there could be after this ending, there could be a new beginning. And especially the major arcana is a bit promising. I can say that the Fool, Temperance, Judgment, desire to rebuild, restart, having a realization. But having said that, if there's been repeated sort of a pattern, you've given up, you moved on. Sometimes, when things happen so many times, it's hard to fix it because you tend to fall into that same pattern over and over again, even if there's a genuine desire to fix things. So you have to be mindful of that. And really see this person if they are genuine or not, because Knight of Swords is not the most reliable energy. It's more impulsive. You get the feeling, you act on it, but it might not persist. This is the card at the back of the deck. I kept it. Six of Swords. This is the period of transition. I also get the sense that perhaps you moved on. You don't have time for this anymore. You've changed as a person yourself. Perhaps there's been a transition. Person feels like you moved on. You would not be interested, especially if you have a child or if you have certain responsibilities, if you've moved to a different city, country, something like that. If there's been a major shift, person feels like you won't be interested. Let's look at the advice for you. What's the advice from Spirit? We have slow it down, Moonstone. The falling moon, release blocks. This is Moon in Scorpio energy. We have Moon called meant to be. And we have out of bounds Moon, boundaries. Interesting thing I'm noticing here is 3 figures here, 3 figures here. So perhaps you should rely upon your friend's wisdom. Your friends could guide you through the situation. Or if you're feeling lonely, perhaps leaning on friends and building those connections might serve you better. Don't just go back to this person out of loneliness. That's the message. Second thing, if this was a third party situation, you need to be more careful, because I'm seeing 2 cards here with 3 people. Could be a third party. Boundaries coming up back again. So you should maintain those boundaries. Don't lower them. Test the person. Once you truly believe if this is the person you're meant to be with, only then you should allow the person back into your life. You need to slow it down. They're coming in hot with the Knight of Swords energy. They're fast moving. Rider also here. But you need to slow this thing down. Test the person. See if they've changed or not. There could be some blocks. If the blocks have genuinely been removed, I think it could work out. But you should maintain your boundaries, your standards throughout the relationship. Don't go back to the earlier situation. Maybe person has done some shadow work. Maybe things are different. Life circumstances are different. So you need to think about this. Take it slow. That's the main message here. And maintain your boundaries. That's a message. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know your thoughts. It was a situation about a specific person, though I wanted to do a general reading. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down below. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, share, watch the videos for longer. You can join the membership. That really helps me out. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing their secret confessions for you. This could actually, I was hoping for it to be a general reading. This could still be a general reading. But the way the cards came out with all 3 piles, it's more of a romantic sort of a vibe to each pile. So perhaps this could be a specific person that you had a romantic relationship with or something along those lines. So take the message as it resonates. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, there could be multiple messages here from people. But yeah, watch it using your intuition and go along with that. Also keep in mind it's a general reading. Not every single message is for you. If you want a private reading, you can book with me. All the links will be down in the description. I will also be doing an extended for this pile. Not pile, just this reading altogether. It's going to be their arousing thoughts about you. It's more of like a physical intimacy, that sort of a reading I'm doing, because I don't usually do those for the main channel, but I'm doing it for the members. So if you're interested, you can watch that. Let's start. I'm starting with oracles. Then I will add the tarot and some advice to finish the reading off. Here we have the cat. Cat came out, falseness, but it's in reverse. I'll keep it upright, but the message I got was in reverse. We have consolation. Let's keep it here. We have the lover. Here we have the child. This is Knight of Swords, I think. Knight of Swords, number 13. We have number 24. This is Knight of Hearts. Interesting. So many knights coming out. Pile number 1 also had strong knight energy. The numbers could be significant. Always pay attention to the numbers when you're watching a reading. So the message I'm getting is, firstly, there's someone here who wants to be more honest with you. With falseness coming out in reverse, it tells me they've been false with you. Even the number 13 makes me think of Rahu energy. We have the cat, which is Rahu. So this speaks about a person who was trying to be someone else, or maybe they were trying to put up the superficial image or something like that. But they want to be more vulnerable with you. They want to open up to you, open up their heart to you. They want to be more honest. So falseness going in reverse, they don't want to be false anymore. They want to be more honest, show their inner child, their vulnerable side, their underbelly, and be perhaps more romantic with you, because we have the lover, we have the heart. So I'm picking up on the energy of a person who you possibly know. There's some connection here or some interaction here, and this person has feelings for you. Maybe they've been hiding their feelings, or they've been confused or something like that, but they want to be more honest, be more vulnerable, be more open. Interesting. This could be even a person who's kind of a player, perhaps. Maybe they have a lot of options, or this or that, something like that. They could feel a special connection with you where they can be themselves. So either it's about clearing the air about something, or this is about confessing feelings, or a person who's been putting up like a false sort of image. They want to come clean to you, be more open, be more vulnerable. Take the message as it resonates. Let's add more cards. Here we have, this is Venus in Pisces, exalted. Venus submission, it says, with the bird and the cage. We have here Mercury in Cancer, intuition. And we have, this is Jupiter in Aries, enterprise. This card is about beginning, for sure. They also, a person could see a positive start with you. Perhaps this is a person who swore off dating. They didn't want to date. Maybe they had a heartbreak or something along those lines. They didn't think about devotion too much. They perhaps don't want to be too devoted or get caught up in the circle of love, something like this, because submission here, person could feel a little caged in terms of relationships and love. Maybe they've had negative relationships, they've never had like a positive experience, or a person who has the bad perception towards love and relationships, bad relationships in the past, or bad attitude towards relationships. They like to date, keep their options open, don't make things serious, or not make things serious. But there's a desire here to do that with you, perhaps pile number 2. Maybe they've had a change of heart, or something you ignited or triggered in this person. I think it's their intuition kind of calling them towards you, or wanting to be more expressive, wanting to be more sensitive, more emotional, or explore that side of their personality, because Cancer here is connected with emotions. Then Mercury becomes slightly more logical. So person, they might come across as logical, intelligent, keep things fun, charming, exciting with the conversation, but there's a bit of feeling also that they're developing. Perhaps they could really like your sense of humor, pile number 2. So maybe even certain compliments they want to give you. So the confession here really is a confession of heart, pile number 2, and wanting to be more close or childlike with you, something like that, and work with you more, spend more time with you, new beginnings, fresh start, that sort of energy I'm getting, wanting to end this old cycle and start a new cycle along with you. They could perhaps see, I like this person, I enjoy their company, I want to spend more time with this person. Perhaps asking something here with the hand coming out, they want to ask something. Yeah. Here we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Like I said, they've been false, and this word false is repeating. We have false here, we have falseness here. So they were keeping a mask on, not showing their real self. This could be a person with perhaps those secretive sort of placements like 8th house, Scorpio, Aquarius, maybe ascendant lord in the 12th house, Jupiter in 12th. So they are a bit sneaky. That's their natural tendency. This is their personality, so they don't show their real side very easily. They like to test people. They don't open up very easily. Person could be slightly more reserved than the average person, and they like to test people also. You kind of have to win them over for them to be completely honest with you. They might charm you in the beginning though. Charming, flirtatious, very talkative, that sort of energy could be there, but the real underbelly, the sensitive side, they don't show that early on. We have pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. We have codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this person could be someone who always looks for the red flags. They don't trust people easily. They don't trust easily. They keep a guard up, they keep their boundaries up, and they notice people, they test people. They take a long time before they start trusting someone. So they'll test a person for a while. They could be someone who likes to be clingy with their partner, or there's this desire to find a person who exactly fits the description of the person they're looking for. So they're very particular. They could be high maintenance, they could have high standards, or confident person also. Self-esteem is high with this pile. So they want to confess that they want to be this clingy person, but with the right person. That's one thing. Or relationships are something that are very serious for this person. If they want to be serious with a person, it is important. So they won't just date willy-nilly, and they want to be completely sure. They could have a guard up, they could have issues with, let's say, loyalty and all those things. Trusting someone, perhaps their heart was broken or their trust was broken in a past relationship. Person could be very loyal. So they're looking for a loyal partner themselves. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe person is dealing with some sort of addictions or something they're hiding. There's a bit of sneaky and mysterious energy with this pile. Or they could have also been maybe perhaps some red flags that you gave them in the beginning. That's why they were not sure about you. And also in a past relationship, maybe they didn't pay attention to the red flags. So now they're more cautious naturally. Or you could maybe you were behaving the same way a past person did, so they also doubted you. That's the energy I'm getting. Next up we have number 6, connection. So this shows this beautiful couple enjoying time together. It's enjoying someone's company, so they feel that connection with you for sure. And I think the person could genuinely really enjoy spending time with you. That's a vibe I was getting earlier also. They like your company. They enjoy your presence. You could be fun, flirtatious, easy to talk to. Maybe you bond over music, or you both are, beach bodies or something like that. But there's a compatibility here. There's a feeling of home to a certain extent, where you are very similar perhaps. So the person really likes you. Maybe there was a bit of red flags they noticed in you in the beginning, so they were playing with you or something like that. So take the message that resonates. Let's look at the tarot. We have 3 of Wands. Definitely the past playing a role here, because the ladder is connected to the past. Past was affecting this person. So I think they normally, or what's the message overall? They want to confess their feelings for you, or they feel a special connection with you. This could even be pile number 2, a friend. Okay, a friend, childhood friend who's not being honest with you. It could be a separate message for those who are watching. Maybe a friend is hiding their relationship. There could be other messages also in this pile, but mainly I was getting that romantic narrative, so I went with that. Coming back to this card, 3 of Wands is about past. Past was affecting this person's ability to connect with you. But they've kind of moved on. I think they've done the work. They're moving on in life. We have Queen of Swords. This person could also be someone manifesting a partner in their life with the 3 of Wands. That's the energy I'm getting. Perhaps wanting to date. Because the ladder I connect with law of assumption. So perhaps a person who has been manifesting a very specific person, and they didn't see you being that person, but now they feel like, okay, this is the one for me. That sort of energy I'm getting. With Queen of Swords, it does indicate a person with strong boundaries, person who has high standards, person who's not very welcoming or warm on the first appearance or first impression. They take their time to open up. Also, a person who's been hardened, maybe someone who trusted people in the past, person who was more open, more warm, but they kind of got backstabbed because of that, or their trust was broken, so they had to build up these boundaries, become more harsh, become more cold, learn those lessons. Because Queen of Swords, we connect with intuition, a person who follows their intuition, person who's also more their decisions are more logical and mental based. So having strong firm boundaries. We have Knight of Coins, so they see steady progress here. There could even be this connection between the two of you, or the person that you're seeing right now. Maybe you've known each other for a while, or things will progress slowly and steadily. This is not the sort of person who wants to rush and build together over a long period of time. So progress, future goals here, future oriented energy. This person wants a family, or they want to settle down. They don't want to waste time on a relationship, especially if they invest in a relationship. They want it to be something serious or worthwhile. We have Four of Swords. See, mysterious energy, not speaking up, being tied, perhaps the way this animal is tied by their shortcomings, or perhaps some issues of the past, things that have affected this person. So they were being held back somehow. This could even be speaking about divine timing, by the way. But Four of Swords, definitely person is not being completely honest with you in terms of conversation, communication. But there's a desire to do that. They were testing you. We have the Star here. So this does feel like a bit of a magical sort of connection. They feel something special here with you. And I'm getting Aquarius energy again. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not. But Aquarius energy. Star speaks about hope. Person who was doubting, person who was jaded, now they're building hope again for the future, which is nice. You brought a bit of healing to this person also. Perhaps you make this person laugh. So they really appreciate you one way or another. We have Seven of Wands again, a person who's slightly defensive. Defensive towards dating. They take a bit of time. They test you. They hammer you, perhaps. And they definitely make you go through like an obstacle course. That's the energy of this person. And I think this was the bottom card, or I don't know, but I almost didn't pick any extra cards, but then I picked it. An interesting thing, King of Swords came out, and here we see a couple, King and Queen, coming out. So this person, their secret confession is they feel like you are kind of made for each other, you're perfect for each other, and you go along really, really well. They feel a strong sense of camaraderie or even friendship with you. And compatibility could be really high with the two of you, especially in terms of the things that you care about, your desires, your likes, your dislikes, your conversations, your communication style, the things that you value, your goals for the future. These are the things where your interests converge. And you complete each other. I feel like you're a perfect match. This is what the person thinks. And there's so much here about communication. Whatever the person is hiding, what they want to confess is something they want to say to you. And it's generally about perhaps taking the relationship further, confessing their feelings to you, maybe even asking you for something or making you an offer. That's the feeling I'm getting. So let's see. What's the final advice? We have process your feelings, howl at the moon. We have the past, dark moon. Synchronicity, the moon's movement. See, I said something here about divine timing also. I remember that. We have change your tune, moonlight serenade. There's two cards here, that this one also something with music. You could have nice taste in music or something with music for someone who's watching. There's a message with music, but change your tune tells me they've changed their opinion or about you. Either it's about you, they've changed their tune, or in terms of love and relationships, they've changed their tune. Maybe they were more pessimistic and cynical in the past. Now they are more optimistic. And I feel like there were certain synchronicities they could not ignore with you. And also something about divine timing at play. Past was holding them back, and they had to process the feelings. I think they've done that. That's why they're more drawn towards you, or they might open up about their feelings to you as well. So something has clicked here. Seems like the right time. Notice the time also, almost 3. Maybe that's significant for someone, but that's a reading for you, pile number 3. I'll end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Don't forget to watch the extended if you're interested. And thank you so much for all the people who've been subscribing to the membership. Really helps out with the channel. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing their secret confessions for you. This can be a general reading also, though the way the cards have come out with all 3 piles, it's giving me more of a romantic vibe. So this could be connected to a relationship, situationship, person you've been involved with romantically, one way or another. Let's see what messages come through. Usually the third pile is more dynamic with mixed messages, so let's see what comes through. Take it as a general reading, not every single message is for you. I will also be posting an extended. The topic will be, what are their arousing thoughts about you? So these sort of topics I don't like to do for the general readings on my main channel. I prefer to do it for my members, so you can join in, watch that reading. Let's start today's topic. I've pulled some oracle, then I have some tarot cards also, then some advice cards to finish the reading off. Let's start. Here we have sorrow, we have waiting. These 2 women actually kind of look similar with the imagery, and these 2 came out in reverse, so I kept it that way. We have letter and the young women, so I'll remember that these 2 are in reverse. Should I add the others? Okay, let's add these 2, then I'll start. So we have 3, 32, ship and the moon. 10 of swords, which can speak about an ending. And we have the moon, which is 8 of cups here, which is, I don't know why it's making me think of 8 of, oh, it is the 8 of cups. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. 8 of cups is the card of walking away. So the message here that I'm getting is, perhaps this is speaking about a person who walked away, someone you're missing, or they're missing you. The energy could be mirrored here. So I see a lot of women here. First of all, this could be a pile where maybe perhaps a lot of men end up choosing. They're asking about a woman. This could be a pile where women who are interested in women could pick this pile. Or straight women, there could even be a message here from a friend. The message I'm getting is distance. There was separation, distance here, and this person is missing you. That's their secret confession, that they're kind of struggling without you, they're miserable without you, and they want to reach back out. They perhaps are waiting on you. Missing you, that sort of energy I'm getting. Anuradha Nakshatra also. Pisces placements. Moon could be prominent in your chart. Women could be naturally drawn towards you, pile number 3. There's a desire to talk to you. Perhaps a person who left you a text message, you ignored it, you did not write back to that person. Secret confession is definitely desire to come close to you. I also get the sense that perhaps it's not a negative situation. Perhaps you were close with a friend. The person could have moved to a different city, or there could be some distance that has been created. Perhaps one friend got married and there's distance here. So that person could be really, really missing you. They want to bridge the gap, come close to you, travel back to you, spend more time with you. That's the energy I'm getting. Interesting. But emotional energy I'm getting very strongly. Person who's crying or weeping or feeling very sad, melancholy, that sort of energy I'm getting. Nostalgia also I'm getting with the young women. Person looking back at the old memories. Interesting. So far it's interesting. This could be speaking about a friend who's missing you, or maybe a friendship that broke off. But mainly I'm getting distance. Whoever's missing you, whoever this person is, their secret confession is that they miss you. They want to reach back out. They want to close the gap, bridge the gap, and express their emotions to you. This could even be a secret love confession. Maybe a person who, let's say there was distance, it never really got off to a relationship. It was more of an ambiguous sort of a relationship where it was more of friends vibes. Someone you could have friend zoned, they friend zoned you. Now they've developed feelings once you've created distance or there's been a change in life circumstances. So person could be feeling like you still have feelings for them. Waiting gives me the energy. Perhaps you had feelings for this person and they're hoping you still have feelings. There's a bit of this bunch of different messages coming through. Let's see what else we have here. We have Venus in Capricorn convention. So a person who's kind of stuck in responsibilities, person who's closed off. Again, I'm getting distance, coldness. Perhaps a person who got married, they're missing you. This could even be speaking about a person who maybe chose someone else. We have 3 women here, so there could be a third party here as well. Again, don't get caught up with the female figures or the male figures. I'm speaking about 3 people, third party. So there could be a third party situation also. We do have 3 here and 3 here. So this speaks about a third party influence, maybe a person who chose someone else. Now they're reminiscing on the old times. They're missing the conversations they had with you. There's this feeling of nostalgia and melancholy. Being with the person but feeling alone. There could be regrets also that I chose the wrong person. I should have gone with this person. So maybe there's a secret confession here that pile number 3, someone who put you in a third party situation, they're having regrets. They want to reach back out and perhaps they want to apologize. Perhaps they want to choose you, or they don't want to act on it. But this is the feeling they're experiencing, that I made a mistake. And they're missing you, they're thinking about you. Especially if this person came up in your dreams and you had some sort of a weird experience where you, out of the blue, remember this person. You maybe have been out of touch for a very long time. But if you were randomly reminded of this person, it's because they're thinking of you. So many messages with this pile. Take the one that resonates with you. We have Sun in Capricorn. Person could have Capricorn placements. It's coming out twice now. This is Sun with directional strength. Strong Sun here. We have Moon in Aquarius. Independence. There could even be a friend that maybe you walked out on a friend. You chose your independence. You chose your peace. Perhaps there was a person who used to come to you to vent about their feelings and you did not want to deal with all the emotional trauma they were inflicting upon you. So they could be missing you as well. There's so many different scenarios here. Capricorn energy is strong. Person who perhaps also chose their work over you. Who prioritized work and career over relationships. That is also a sign for someone who's watching this pile. I'm definitely getting a message for friendship and a message for a past flame that didn't choose you, that could have walked away for one reason or another. They're missing you. They want to come closer, perhaps. Bit of Saturn Moon energy. This does speak a bit of this depressive, melancholic sort of a vibe person could be experiencing right now. We have here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there's attraction here. Person, perhaps they're hoping that maybe you still have an open mind to this person. You can take them back, or they can reach out or something along those lines. I'm not sure, but this is talking about. But We have here the word open repeating. We have open here and then we have open here. So I think there's a desire to reach back out to you, to reconnect with you. Though if there's someone here where maybe one person moved on, got married or had kids, then the person would not take the initiative. There's a feeling here that one person has moved on, so I cannot try. There's hesitation here. Here also I'm seeing 3 people, third party. It's coming out very strongly with this pile. We also have dating. We have soulmates, 3-3. 3-3 keeps on repeating. Okay, 3-3-3, that could be a sign for you. Perhaps that's when the person is missing you. Dating, you could have dated this person, or there's a desire for them to date you. They could have, I don't know, maybe one person saw this connection as something with soulmates, one person was more casual about it. There could even be a friendship element, like I said, a friend that considers you a soulmate. So there is that soulmate energy. You could have thought this person is your soulmate at one point of time. They could be realizing it now. Maybe you're dating. Take the message that resonates with you. Okay, let's look at the tarot. We have the Queen of Cups, definitely an emotional pile. There's something about feelings here very strongly. Again, a female figure coming out. So, and also this one is also female, the Hierophant. And then we have a girl here also. Death. Magician is also female. Let's see how many female figures we have here. We have 8 of coins. Okay, this is the King of Cups, but we see a serpent. And then we have another female, 5 of Cups. Interesting. So many females. Definitely could be something here with friendship. And a message for a masculine figure who's watching. And like I said, feminine person who's into feminine energy. So that is coming through very strongly. There's a lot of messages in this pile. I think the most variety of messages have come out with this one. Something here, you learned a lesson. This person learned a lesson. And I think that's what they want to confess to you, that they made a mistake, especially in terms of commitment. Perhaps they didn't commit to you. Now they understand. They had certain demons they had to face. This could even be speaking about the end of this connection or this separation, creating distance. It made them have a lot of realizations. They were not ready to commit. They were not ready to face their emotions, be vulnerable with someone. They liked keeping things at the surface level. There's this energy of keeping things casual with this pile I'm getting. And also your friends missing you. Perhaps a friend who got married. They're missing their childhood. They're missing the nostalgia, the memories they created with you. There could even be an energy of venting to you. Like they keep venting and they want peace. They're looking for peace through you because they associate good memories with you, good times in their life. Though they need to do inner work. That's why you could have walked away and created distance, because they were making life difficult for you in certain ways, bringing you a lot of baggage. Magician in reverse, something that didn't materialize. So this could be speaking about a relationship. I also am getting this very strongly. Let's say a person who moved on. They didn't commit to you. They committed to someone else. They thought this is their manifestation. This is their soulmate. And they realized they made a mistake. Out of fear, they made this decision. And it's something here about definitely commitment. And now they're stuck. This could be even a person who got married and they're stuck. They cannot come back to you, or they cannot change their life circumstances. We have 8 of coins. They're miserable. See, they're working hard. They have responsibilities. Perhaps they got a child or something like that. Or one way or another, they cannot walk out on this person. They could be feeling miserable because of that. Lots of emotional stuff there, hiding. Because this is at the bottom of the ocean bed. This is also at the bottom. And it's interesting, pile number 2 had King and Queen of Swords. Here we have the King and Queen of Cups. So they've realized. It took them a long time to realize, but they've realized it now that you were the one for them. Or you had better compatibility. You were the better choice. I don't know what they were thinking. They made the wrong choice. This is kind of like their secret confession. I don't know if they'll confess that to you. Even if you call them out, they might hide that feeling, because this watery energy, the slippery, the snake, sea serpent. Some of you could have Uttara Bhadrapada placements or Pisces placements. But yeah, this person, they will not confess. See, there's a bit of light here at least. And you can see the surface here. Here it's dark ocean. Maybe they've not realized, they have an inkling, but their intuition does guide them, or they're not willing to open up, to be transparent and say the truth. That's the energy I'm getting. But there's definitely compatibility. There's soulmate energy with this pile for sure. We had soulmates. We have the King and Queen of Cups. You're very similar. This was at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. Disappointment in love. They're not happy. Especially, I think there's some misery in the current relationship that's making them reflect on these things, miss you, and have nostalgia. Whereas perhaps it's just speaking about the person needs to do some inner work and some shadow work. If they don't do it, they will have struggles in their relationships. It was possibly not meant to be, or the connection was not aligned between you and this person. But this person could have the tendency to blame others and all of that. I'll keep this upright. Don't mind that. But yeah, this disappointment, heartbreak, sadness, person could be experiencing a lot, especially in their mental health. They're struggling. Let's look at the advice for you. We have Moon Mastery, the law of attraction. The message I got as soon as I pulled this card was, this person attracted what they were thinking and feeling. They did not somewhere want a genuine love connection. So they didn't get you. They chose someone else. I think they're kind of miserable on the inside. That's why they are miserable on the outside. They went with the wrong person for the wrong reasons. A bit of karma, you can say. But also person needs to do a lot of inner work and shadow work. See here the way the child is about to throw the curtain away. It just shows person's demons. They're not familiar with. They need to do that inner work, that shadow work. Law of attraction, they attracted the same vibration they were giving out. So they attracted a partner who matched their energy, not you. I think the person was also somewhere not capable of giving you the sort of love you were looking for, pile number 3. So don't be upset over that. We have take a breath, Moonstruck. You could be an escape for this person. They're struggling in their life. They could just take some time out and daydream about you, reminisce on the old times, and really romanticize their connection with you. They miss you. So you are a moment of relief, or you're a person who brings relief to this person, brings a bit of sense of feeling and serenity. And they miss the old times, the times you had fun. Here also again, I'm seeing 3 people. So third party influence very strong. We have Enchanted, Moonlight. They're very enchanted by you, still interested in you, still attracted to you. They think about what it would have been like if I had walked this path, opened this door up with pile number 3. They think about that quite a bit, especially at night time. I think they might think about you a lot, or they might dream about you. You might see them in your dreams. We have the past, another door. So this door imagery keeps on repeating. Some of you could have Vishakha or Anuradha placements. Now, there's another card in this deck which is more darker with the past. This one is more light-hearted, fun energy. It tells me that whenever they look back at the old memories, they see it with a sense of happiness. They see you in a good light. They see all the positivity and fun that you brought to them. So they could be feeling a bit of this energy of, oh, I took this person for granted. We had such a good connection. I messed it up. So there's this energy of regret, sadness over that, but also really good feelings towards you, like seeing you in a very good light. And the memories are special to them. They're sacred to them. They could also feel perhaps that it was meant to be like this. We're not meant to be together, but they look back at you fondly and perhaps accepting the truth also, because the card at the bottom of the deck was Moon Rising Truth. So this is Moon in the first house, Moon in Aries, or Moon being prominent in the person's chart. Moon Rising tells me they've realized the truth. They're understanding the truth also somewhere. This difficult experience, this misery has brought them illumination also. So I'm not necessarily picking up this energy of they want to come back, they want to reach back out. They just sense the distance. There could be regrets, there could be perhaps an apology or closure, something like that they're looking for. but mainly they've realized the truth of the situation. They were not mature earlier, they're maturing, and they're stuck. They're not able to offer you anything at this point of time. That's the energy I'm getting. There could be a friendship element also to this reading, like I said. So the friend misses you, they want to spend more time with you, and friend could also be dealing with relationship issues, and because of the misery they're reminded of you. Though things have changed, life experiences have changed, it's hard to rebuild or experience the connection the way it used to be. So that's the thing. I hope this reading resonated. I'll end it here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you guys enjoy my reading. Support the channel. Join the membership to watch the extended if you feel called to. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe.